Hello everyone, welcome back to SSWP. I'm Zana Lorca, and, well, my usual broadcast partner Rozzy Goldstein has been placed on a leave of absence due to his remarks at our Emerald Fusion event. In his place is rookie broadcaster Diamond Norris.
Hello everyone, nice to meet you all. This is an awkward time for us all, but we're gonna push through it. We are just now only falling off of the steep mountaintop that was Emerald Fusion. The smoke hasn't settled, it's only risen, yet we now see more clearly than ever.
Miss Soul's vision for SSWP came to fruition, led by the SSWP Vice President Jiwo, the SSWP Super Junior Champion Wolfgang Angelo, and the SSWP World Heavyweight Champion Baka.
Clean-cut in suits as the arena paints their presence in smoke. Who knows if this is the final vision? What if there's more in store? We are now completely at the mercy of what we can now deem as the Soul Summit.
With an aura that screams danger, we are now in a very dark era.
St. Louis, please acknowledge the arrival of the new Soul Series Wrestling Pro. This is not a takeover. This is not a hijacking. Miss Soul and I are doing you all a service. We are bringing you the excitement you crave by tuning in to Soul Series programming every week. We want to bring you marquee matches, spectacular events, and most importantly, champions worthy of your attention and support. Out with the subpar and in with the Soul Summit. Your new Soul Series Wrestling Pro World Heavyweight Champion, the contract killer, Baka. And now, here to make a special announcement. Please give a warm welcome to your new Soul Series Wrestling Pro Super Junior Champion, Wolfgang Angelo.
Say hello to the new frontier. My name is Wolfgang Angelo, but you can all call me Angelo. Or rather, the new SSWP Super Junior Champion. Jinx, you were a great champion. I could never take that honor away from you. But I most certainly could take the gold from around your waist. It was a good run, but we run these roads now. Speaking of roads, our next event, Haven, is on the horizon. If there's one thing Jinx was, it was active. I plan to do the same. Which is why, over the next few weeks, I'm hosting a tournament to determine who will take me on for the Super Junior Championship at Haven. 8 men. Only one will earn their spot.
Fresh off of a tough title defense against Jajin, here's our Women's Liberty Champion, Priscilla Kelly. She was, of course, the only member of the Nice Girls to pick up a victory at Emerald Fusion, but she's always looking for what's next. I'm sure this is the same.
She definitely isn't a cowardly champion, but with a name like Hell's Favorite Harlot, how could you be? Regardless, a very strong run as SSWP Women's Liberty Champion so far.
Welcome! I don't believe we've gotten to meet Jiwo. I'm Priscilla, but you already knew that. As I'm sure you're aware, I'm still the SSWP Women's Liberty Champion, and I think it's fair to say I've been a fighting champion for some time now. I think me and my girls deserve a bit of a vacation, wouldn't you agree?
Fijong ni wansong diki desu. Priscilla, believe me when I say me, and Miss Soul recognize the immense value you bring to the women's division. You may be the most valuable women's champion in the company's history. So, you're so valuable that I will need you to defend your title at Haven. Against who? Let me think. Oh, I have an idea. Let's have a 3-way match tonight to decide your opponent. The participants will be Velvet Cameron, V Rose, and the Women's Impact Champion Dakota Kai. Feel free to have some time off until then. But I will need you in Sacramento on the night of Haven.
Hey, so I know it's a three-way and I'm not going to ask you to help me out, but I know you want the shot at the title as much as I do. But we're both going into this match against a champion, so I think it would make sense for us to maybe prioritize taking Dakota out of the equation. Then of course it's free game. It'll come down to me or you.
Awful amount of trust you're putting in me. But I suppose if it eases your little mind, we can focus on Dakota. But make no mistake, I am walking out of that match as the #1 contender.
Tony seemed to be just moments away from not only beating Frances Evermore, but earning the respect of the locker room. I spoke to her earlier, and she has wisdom beyond her years. While yes, she is frustrated, she is fully focused tonight on defeating the woman who cost her that match.
Tony, the rock star. Rose taking who, as of this morning, we now know as the zombie queen, Medusa. This is another chance for Tony to get on the right track.
At Emerald Fusion, we saw Frances get pushed to her limits. She severely underestimated Tony, and for perhaps the first time, I think we saw genuine fear in her eyes. Just at the moment, the zombie queen swooped in and saved her from defeat.
The confidence certainly was gone. Luckily, she had an insurance policy in Medusa. But the surprises are over. All the cards are on the table, and now she's got a rock star on her hands. And when it's two young competitors like this, it usually comes down to who makes the first mistake. Falcon's arrow.
Crushing knee from Tony Rose, Medusa is done.
A very convincing win for Tony Rose. She turns back Medusa.
It's just one step towards claiming her respect.
As the synths of the Tubeway Army play, Hannibal Haas casts his peculiar array of expressions upon us all, as he wants us to again ponder the question, are friends electric?
Maybe I'm the late one, but I still have no idea what that means. Every time Hannibal speaks, I'm more confused than I was last time.
Howling laughter that pierces through the skin of the viewer, you get a sense that Hannibal is only just getting started. Let's see what he has for us.
Ugh, don't wave at us, please.
I want to tell you all about two friends of mine. One of my friends is a former world champion, a spectacular athlete even. He's a tough one. He's a very grimy guy. My other friend isn't as accomplished, and like me isn't distracted by the brass rings and time concepts placed in front of our eyes. He likes to destroy things. And at Emerald Fushun, my grimy friend took a long fall. The only real thing is pain, and oh boy was my friend feeling real that night. Volts of electricity rushing through his core. You could even say my friend was electric. My destroyer friend watched him fall, and now he wants to show the entire roster the most real feeling anyone can feel. Which is why, Mr. Angelo, I'd like to enter my great friend into your tournament, sir. It'll surely be electrifying.
As we get ready for this opening tournament bout, I can't believe I'm about to try and decode something Hannibal said.
Spare the effort, Zana. If you missed Emerald Fusion, you fortunately missed Grime having a huge fall. Evidence suggests that this fall was caused by someone, likely Hannibal's destroyer friend.
Hannibal seems to have placed his friend in this tournament, so I'm sure we'll be seeing him tonight. But let's welcome newcomer Tyler Drake into this tournament. Fresh out of development and ready to make an impact.
And Zana, you're looking at this bracket the same as I am. He has a hell of a first test, but let's see what this guy can do. I like his colorful look. Let's see if his in-ring style is just as colorful. There's likely a lot going through the mind of Danny Ha tonight. He is still one half of our duo's champions, but there's now a big wrench in the plans.
Yes, as Diamond is alluding to, we saw the return of Jay Jacobs Madison at Emerald Fusion, which is very likely to cause a rift in Bad Night. If you remember, Danny's tag partner, Eddie Sabin, is the man who put Jay on the shelf for months.
How exactly does Jay feel about his friend being a champions with the man who almost ended his career?
Just as it seemed the barrier between Danny and Eddie was torn down, another crack within the group appears. Notably, Eddie is not accompanying Danny in this match. Danny has to focus and not let the newcomer get one over on him. Seems like Drake has caught Danny off guard early. Could it be that Danny's head isn't in the right place?
Possible, but let's not ignore what Drake is doing. He has to beat Danny to move on to the semifinal. And now Danny has the momentum.
connected with the Chloe dancer.
The high-impact strikes from Ha have taken a toll on Drake, and he may not be able to make the count.
And despite all the whispers, Danny pick up the win via countout and moves on to the tournament semifinal.
In just the very next matchup, we'll see who takes him on later tonight.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 261 pounds,
Ramel Wilcox of More Ammo is a talent I'm very familiar with. I find his placement in this match interesting because, as reported shortly before we went on air, More Ammo will be taking on Danny Hay and Eddie Sabin for the SSWP Duos Championships next week. Diamond, do you think that affects his focus in this tournament match?
Wilcox and Gibson will always be up for the challenge no matter what. They've always got more ammo. And Zana, I believe this would be Hannibal's destroyer friend, the one who sent Grime through the stage light. quite literally an act of attempted murder, and now he's in a tournament. Welcome to SSWP, ladies and gentlemen.
Don't let Miss Soul hear you say that. But yes, this is a rather odd predicament we find ourselves in. But what a heinous act we saw from this man. The Destroyer looks to pursue gold.
The strength from Wilcox, pressing such large stature above his head.
Spear!
Here is your winner, the Destroyer.
I've known Ramel for a long time, and I've never seen someone go strength for strength with him like that.
The Destroyer moves on to the semifinal? What kind of monster is Danny dealing with here?
Hey Jay, it's been a while and I know you've got a lot to get off your chest, but listen for a sec.
No, you listen. You know they told me not to ever come back, right? They said there was no way I would ever recover enough to be able to compete near even 50% of what I was. While I was contemplating my future and struggling every day just to sit up in bed, I'd watch SSWP. I tune in and I watch you win gold with the man who nearly cost me my career. I watch you have his back like you never had mine. I watch you tell the man who nearly cost me everything that he's earned your trust. I don't know what you or Velvet have been doing since I've been out, but let me remind you that Badmouth started out with the three of us. We took a vow to always have each other's backs. We were the underdogs. Now? I don't know what you are. You throw a Badmouth logo on a hoodie and throw it to the guy who almost sank the ship? Sabin has whatever I have in store coming for him, but hear me when I say, Danny, you are public enemy number one. I don't trust you, I don't want to be near you, I want to fight you. Velvet is the only reason why I haven't spazzed yet, and I'm not even sure if I trust her.
Believe me when I say, you've got every right to feel that way. I didn't intend for things to end up this way, it all just kinda happened. But look, we're on top now, and I know that doesn't make anything better. But we run SSWP now. Let me make it up to you. After I go out there and beat the Destroyer, I'll advance to the tournament final, and when I win my shot at the Super Junior Championship, I'll talk Miss Soul into giving my shot to you.
That's quite literally the very least you could do. You've got a long way to go before we can even talk this over.
And it's time for our three-way #1 contenders match for the SSWP Women's Liberty Championship. And as for this one, none of these women are strangers to championship gold.
Cameron, Rose, Kai, all of these women know what it's like to have gold in their possession, and they all want nothing more than to take that honor away from Priscilla. V. Rose placed herself right back in the hunt with her win over Soraya. Resilient as always, she's not oblivious. She's asked Velvet to have her back for a reason. She knows how to improve her odds.
Of course, but incapacitating a striker as lethal as Dakota Kai is going to be a headache for both women. This is going to come down to who simply is in the right place at the right time.
From Auckland, New Zealand, the Women's Impact Champion, Dakota Kai!
And the levels of respect I have for Dakota Kai cannot be put into words. What a brilliant performance she put on last defense. And now the chance to become the third woman to hold the Women's Impact and SSWP Women's Liberty Championships.
Three of the most talented women in SSWP history. Here we go.
Velvet just laid out V, so much for sticking together.
Dakota in position to capitalize.
And Velvet tosses her out directly onto V Rose. That had to be intentional.
I really don't think it was. Just a matter of poor timing. Huge crush from Velvet Cameron.
These ladies are tearing each other apart.
Velvet going ballistic with that kendo stick. V-Rose picks up the #1 contender victory, but she doesn't look very happy.
Her and Velvet genuinely seemed to get in each other's ways, and I think it's all gonna break down now. Well, consider whatever foundation this partnership was built on, broken.
What the hell was that, Velvet? You almost cost me my shot!
Almost? Says the bitch who won the damn match. You know I want that shot as bad as you do, even more. And if you have any brain in that thick skull of yours, you know damn well I didn't do any of that on purpose.
Seemed pretty damn intentional to me. Look, I know you're not my friend, but if your plan is to screw me over, you could at least tell me to my face.
You and I both know if I wanted to screw you over, you wouldn't have made it out of that ring on your own. So let's stop there.
There you go again with that edgy girl bullshit. Velvet, I'm not scared of you, I've never been. I decided to take a chance on having you by my side like old times, but again, you keep proving you're nothing but a vindictive bitch. I didn't need you then, and I don't need you now. From now on, stay the hell away from me.
Velvet, do you remember when you told Priscilla you'd strike when the time came? I think the time is coming. We'll see you at Haven. V-Rose definitely has a target on her back now. One that very well may end up costing her a championship victory in just a few weeks.
Velvet is definitely not someone you want as an enemy. It sounds like there's definitely going to be at least 2 people she has to worry about.
We move on to this tournament semifinal between Danny Haw and the Destroyer.
Not only is he fighting for a title opportunity, he's fighting to gain the trust of his friend again. Title opportunities don't come easy, so the fact that Danny wants to earn this shot for Jay speaks volumes.
But failure to capture this opportunity can also hurt the trust even more. This is the Seminole. The winner will take on the winner of Bracket 2's semifinal the week before Haven.
Once again, we place our gaze upon this behemoth, this monster of a man. If he even is man. If there's anyone well-equipped to shut his lights out, it's Danny. As Ramel Wilcox found out earlier, that's easier said than done. Whip into the ropes, and Sabin grabbed a hold of the leg.
Wait! Jay is out here and he's arguing with Eddie.
Danny just swung on Jay. Was that intentional?
I think he's in a panic right now, but the ref has ejected Eddie and Jay.
Badmouth is breaking down right in front of our eyes.
Wait! Keep an eye on Hannibal! He just spit some kind of green mist into Danny's eyes.
And Destroyer picking up the pieces. Down!
Destroyer is moving on to the tournament final.
Here is your winner, the Destroyer.
This tournament just got flipped on its head. Destroyer advances, but Badmouth's foundation is crumbling by the minute.
A huge problem as they defend the duo titles against more ammo next week. I'm Zana Lorca, and that is Diamond Norris. Good night, everyone.